Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today is a beautiful sunny Tuesday, which is honestly super ironic considering the absolute darkness and chaos we are about to dive into with today's episode. Grab your iced coffees and buckle up, because we have a massive situation to unpack and I am still shaking. Oh my god, I'm screaming. I literally cannot even deal right now. Okay, but listen, you guys have to hear what just happened, because my brain is actually short-circuiting and I am unwell. I was sitting on my couch, eating my dinner, literally a bowl of pasta, and I actually choked. I had to pause the TV and text my friend immediately because the sheer audacity of these writers is unhinged. Seriously, unhinged. Jocelyn Jax, our girl Joss, was finally supposed to be safe. Ross Cullum is down, he met his grim fate, the nightmare on Spoon Island is over, and we are all taking a collective breath, right? Wrong. So wrong. I am literally pacing around my living room as I voice type this, because the stress is too much. So, Jocelyn is recovering in the hospital. She's at General Hospital, in a bed, surrounded by doctors, supposedly in the safest place in Port Charles. After everything that went down at Windermere with the guns and the WSB and the absolute bloodbath, she is supposed to be resting. I was literally watching the screen thinking, oh thank God, Carly can finally sleep for 5 minutes. But no! Suddenly, out of nowhere, Jocelyn just disappears. Disappears! Without a single trace. At this point, I'm yelling at my screen. Like, actually yelling. How does a high-profile patient who was just involved in a massive international WSB shootout just vanish from a hospital room? GH has the worst security in the history of television. I swear to you. Anyone can just walk in wearing scrubs and do whatever they want. It is actually infuriating. Why would they do that? She needs to get it together, I swear. The whole hospital administration needs to be fired. But anyway, Carly walks into the room, and you guys, the acting in this scene, my jaw dropped. Carly Spencer realizes the bed is empty, the monitors are unhooked, and her daughter is just gone. The sheer panic that washes over Carly's face is going to haunt my nightmares. You can see the exact second her heart shatters. She starts screaming for Lucas. Lucas Jones comes running in, which is insane by the way, because he's a doctor there. He should have had guards on that door. And don't even get me started on that. Lucas is supposed to be helping protect her. Carly is in a state of sheer, unadulterated panic. She is hyperventilating, she is grabbing Lucas, she is demanding answers, and there are no answers. It's just a blank void where Jocelyn is supposed to be. Oh wait, before that happened, actually, I forgot to mention earlier, but Ross Cullum is officially taken down. Like, he is done. The big bad WSB director who caused all this mess on Spoon Island has met his grim fate. So in our minds, and in Carly's mind, the threat was neutralized. We thought the bad guys lost. But that is the sickest part of this whole storyline. Cullum being taken down meant absolutely nothing because someone else stepped right into the power vacuum. Okay, where was I? Right, so Carly and Lucas are tearing the hospital apart. They are running down hallways, checking stairwells, looking at security footage that is conveniently glitched or erased, because of course it is. It is so dramatic. I was like, are you serious right now? They are flipping Port Charles upside down. And then they follow a tiny clue, maybe a scuff mark, maybe a witness who saw a laundry cart being wheeled out, and it leads them to this abandoned, dark location. I don't even know where it was. Maybe the hospital's sub-basement or some old, creepy WSB safe house on the docks. But it has this cold, unforgiving stone floor. And then, oh my god, the camera pans down. It does this slow, dramatic zoom, and I literally stopped breathing. There, sitting perfectly on the cold stone floor, is Jocelyn's ring. Her ring! She managed to slip it off and drop it as a final SOS signal before she was dragged away into the shadows. I'm dead. I am literally deceased. Crying emoji. Skull emoji. The intelligence of Jocelyn to leave a breadcrumb while she is injured and being kidnapped? Iconic. But also, it is the most heartbreaking thing I have ever seen. Carly falls to her knees on that stone floor, picks up the ring, and just lets out this sound, this raw, guttural sob that actually made me tear up. Wait, did I already say that? Whatever. Anyway, the realization hits Carly and Lucas right then and there. If Cullum is out of the picture, who the hell took Jocelyn? It hits them like a ton of bricks. It's another faction of the WSB. The WSB is like a hydra. You cut off one head, and two more grow back. There is a rogue, secret faction within the agency that has been operating in the shadows this whole time, and they secretly took her. Why? Because of the Cold Fusion Project. I am calling it now. This is going to end badly. Mark my words. This rogue faction realized that Jocelyn knows too much about Caesar Phazon's Cold Fusion prototype. Maybe Liesel Obrecht slipped her some crucial data while they were held captive together. Or maybe they just need Jocelyn as leverage to force Liesel to finish the weapon. Either way, they snatched her right out of her hospital bed to continue the Cold Fusion project, and they are not going to play nice. The Corinthos family is now plunged into a completely hopeless search. Sonny is mobilizing every single mob contact he has. He is probably calling in hits, tearing up the docks, shaking down every WSB agent he can find, but it is yielding absolutely nothing. It is a ghost town. They are fighting a phantom enemy. I mean, honestly, Sonny's gonna burn the world down. But what good is it if they can't even find a single thread to pull? Every single attempt at communication has completely failed. Burner phones? Dead. WSB channels? Silent. Even Z, the supposed head of the WSB who was so impressed by Jocelyn earlier, is either turning a blind eye or is secretly in on it. I don't trust Z. I literally said it from day one. Z is shady. I am just so emotionally invested in these people, like they are my actual family. Carly holding that ring on the stone floor is going to be my Roman Empire. She has lost so much, and now her daughter has literally vanished into thin air. There is no ransom note. There is no villain monologuing on a phone call. There is just silence. It is the most terrifying kind of kidnapping because there are no demands. They just took her to use her, and they don't care if her family suffers this heartbreaking, soul-crushing pain. Honestly, I need to take a walk or something because my heart rate is through the roof. Jocelyn was recovering. She was in a hospital gown. She is injured. How is she going to fight off a rogue faction of highly trained WSB operatives while she is still healing from gunshot wounds? She is a badass. We know this. But she is also human. I am so stressed out, I feel like I need to call my own mother just to check on her. And the Cold Fusion Project? Don't even get me started on that. Cesar Phazon has been dead for years, and his stupid science projects are still ruining everyone's lives. It is actually ridiculous. Liesel Obrecht better step up and do something because if Jocelyn gets hurt because of this stupid prototype, Carly is going to personally end Liesel. I would pay good money to see that fight, honestly. But right now, the focus is just the sheer, terrifying void of Jocelyn's disappearance. I keep replaying the scene in my head. The empty hospital bed, the frantic running, the stone floor, the ring. It is cinematic perfection, but it is also emotional torture. The writers are sick and twisted for doing this to us, right after we thought the Spoon Island drama was over. We are back at square one, but it is 10 times worse because the enemy is completely invisible. Okay, I need to breathe. I am literally rambling because I have so many thoughts and I can't type fast enough to get them all out. But seriously, what do you guys think? Is Z behind this rogue faction? Is Jocelyn going to manage to escape on her own, or is Jason going to have to go full Terminator to get her back? Because Jason is back, and you know he is not going to let Carly suffer like this. Oh my god, Jason going up against a rogue WSB faction to save Jocelyn? I am here for it. I am so here for it. But until then, we are just stuck in this agonizing waiting game, staring at a ring on a stone floor, hoping our girl is somehow okay. I'm done. I can't. I need a nap. Let me know your theories, because I am losing my mind over here.